Hey everyone, and welcome to Dishonored 2, Part 4, where we just entered the boat with a lady that we don't really know much about, but it's really basically our best option, so we'll just roll with it. Although that's not a good start. Having a blocked door. How do we open that door? There's also no keyhole. So I'm gonna have to,
What is this place?
Oh.
Where am I?
Okay, is it already time to meet the outsider? I feel like it is. I didn't actually notice this at the first moment. That's kind of bad.
I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Yeah, he does tend to do that.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days.
He's not wrong.
I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
Well, there's a giant toothy whale behind you, so... No powers mode. Why would you do it without powers? It's the fun part, isn't it? Isn't it? No powers mode. That's boring.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true.
Press LT to rapidly pull yourself forward. Okay. I mean, the way I'm playing, I could probably do it just as well without powers, but come on, half the fun is having powers, isn't it?
Incredible.
Plus, they're new powers, powers we didn't have in the first one. This is kind of giving me a DMC vibe, but alright.
This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
Save no powers mode for a stream playthrough at some point. Oh, calm down. This is where your mother died? Oh no. No it isn't. I thought for a moment that was a painter's seal, but no it wasn't. This is the guy who, we met at the bank. Oh, I actually only have to do it once. I was double pressing it. Good job. I mean, this is a cool power, though.
What is that? It feels familiar.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Thanks, Mom. I like this one better.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky.
That doesn't tell me anything.
shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now. The one who took my life walks the world still, but he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago, I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I?
I guess part of the outsider?
I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower. There are lessons from your father coursing through your head, and lessons from your mother as well. Your heart is made of muscle and sinew, but metal and glass as well, and other things.
Other things? Okay, she's done talking.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
And who's that? Who's this? Yeah, I get it, but who is this bandaged person? Who are you? I can't even zoom in here. Fair enough.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Is it you? Okay, that was typical. I mean, it's one way to wake up, I guess.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Well, I mean, she doesn't have much of a choice but to trust Megan. It's my cabin look normal. Oh, normal. Bone charms! That's beautiful, my dear. Travel log? Oh, can you redo it here or something? We're starting a new year. Maybe 1852 will be less boring than 1851. I can't wait for... Wyman, I guess? To get back to Dunwall, we'll go to the abandoned mansion I discovered the other night, at the edge of Root Shore. Maybe I'll have time to turn it into a scary, haunted house beforehand, using sheets and hiding an old audiograph upstairs. Wyman would love that. We'll get spooked and hold hands, screaming and laughing. Come on, Emily, you promised to be more serious and to listen at court. And you're already planning your next escape. Let's start this diary again. Proposals for a new decree on whale oil rationing and distribution. And then 3 empty spots. Well then. And then they're talking about, or well, she's talking about the anniversary again. My father is lost, turned to stone by Delilah. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft, something I never would have believed possible. But now I have to believe in it, so I can believe that it can be undone. Delilah claims to be my aunt, their rightful heir. Truth or lies? All I know is that she used magic to take my throne, aided by that weasel Duke Abel. They must have been working on their plans for years, buying disloyalty with promises. Even Ramsay, captain of the City Watch, planting in everyone's mind the idea that my father and I could be responsible for those monstrous killings. That one of us were the crown killer. I mean, it kind of should be. I'm not in a trusting mood, but Megan Foster says she knows Anton Sokolov, our old royal physician, and she helped me escape the coup. So, she's all I have right now. Yeah, that's kind of what I said, I guess. We're sailing for Sarkonos. My Dunwall, my home, is no longer safe for me, but I never really was safe. I never really will be. The sooner I get that through my skull, the better. And then a bit of the void, of course. You could write a book on that. Just that. This time it wasn't a dream. I've read about the void and the outsider, imagined them. Now I've seen these wonders for myself. Strange doesn't begin to cover it. The outsider has terrible eyes, black on black. I actually think that looks kind of cool, thank you. He offered me something. I know these gifts come with a price, but how could I refuse? This power might give me the edge I need to defeat Delilah and Duke Abel. I'll worry about paying the cost later. Oh dear. And what price will I pay for his other gift, my mother's beloved voice trapped in the strangest contraption? It is both comforting and chilling to be able to talk to her again, and yet it's not entirely the person I knew anymore. This thing, the heart, it's there and not there. I have to focus in a new way to even see it. We've arrived at the southernmost tip of the empire. Strange fragrances all around. Actually, you pronounce that as fragrances, don't you? Salt, fish, spice. I don't know how to blend in here. I don't know what to eat or where to go, but this is where my father was born, so part of me belongs here too. And these are my people. Or they were, until my throne was stolen by Delilah. I'm coming for you, Delilah, with my new powers. All I need now is a plan. The plan is, stay calm. Don't lose your cool. Try not to murder anyone. What shall we equip today? We only have 2. Bullet packs have a slight chance of containing +1. I don't even need that. Sometimes supernatural powers consume no mana. I like that, but I can equip all anyway, so I'll just take it. Goodbye, Carnegie. Okay, I'll try not to turn this into a reading session, I'm sorry. I'll just leave that for myself. At one point. Comfortable bed. And I guess we can't complain. Can't read that. Okay, guess we're out of here. Limited resources. It's not what you used to. No, it's not. Living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. That's really nice that she's sharing that with me in the first place. You could have also just dropped me off somewhere. Anton and I operated on a tight budget, and I guess what? Oh, guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. I'm gonna go for no killing, so not really. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs, they'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Plus, they're already after me anyway. I've broken all the laws already. Sokolov was working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. I like it better than the gun. Maintenance list. Repair stuff. Oh, right, when he's been taken. Aww. Where has he gone? Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home, as a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and the look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder why who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. Yeah, eventually, no doubt. Oh, that gives me quests too. Let's do that. Can't even take that out? Okay, so this is the storage door, I guess. How shall we go about opening the... No, not yet. You can probably drop in from the top somewhere, right? Maybe... Is there even a top? I guess this is where the captain sleeps. Okay, that's literally just accounting. That's, I guess, the mana flasks, if I'm not super wrong. A nice cup of tea. I feel like I need to get all the way on top. Maybe. Okay, or maybe not. Wait a minute. What was I even saying? Really? I'm gonna have to get used to that. I can't open this, unfortunately. It's a bit of a bummer. Wonder if I can go through there. Probably not. Okay, that'll be a last resort, maybe. That's even higher. I should save here. I might die otherwise. Ah! Okay, maybe not. Ah! Okay, so that's not a thing, I guess. Let's try it again anyway. We saved. No, okay, that's not a thing. Oh well, I tried. Maybe we'll get an outsider perk for that as well.
Jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
That's not it. Oh, that looks really good. Nice view. Although apparently it's not a very nice place to be at. I'll just take her word for that. We can unlock the storage thing afterwards too, right? I hope that's not a... You don't lose the option to do that. No? What is it? Wait, there's a window there, isn't there? Or at least it looks enough like a window on the side over there. Wait. I need to eat. Okay, it's not quite there. Wait. I didn't imagine this, did I? Oh god, I'm already starting to lose my mind. Good job, good job. Yep, full on lost it. It's way lower deck. There can't actually be... Can there be? No, there has to be. Okay, I don't really want to start any cutscenes.
Cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Pretty sure she's talking about Sokolov there. Okay, no. Okay, I have to keep my eye on the prize. Is it... Wait, I think I know actually. No, that would mean it's actually impossible to get to for me if I don't. Yes. Bam. Smarts or something. We need to unblock some things here. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, no, it's not. Stealing. Incendiary bolts. A reflection on my journey to the Pendician continent. Yeah. By Anton Sokolov. Okay. Should I really be taking this? Honestly? I mean, I get it. We were selling things for some extra cash, but maybe the captain wants to have that cash? Guess not. Well, I fixed it. You're
The
welcome.
Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working.
Maybe. My
You're up.
friend.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Well, I'm almost ready. I need to eat all your food first. Literally all of it. I'll leave one can of Pretched jelly deals. You're welcome. You're welcome. Pleasant kitchen. As kitchens go. The Syndary Gift, a study by Imora Clipswitch. I will read all of this in my own time, and I
We've been
shan't
en
bore you
route
with
for
it.
2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is alright. Wherever he is.
That's that crown killer thing again. Everyone's reading that nowadays. Oh, what a lovely bird.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flies are bad this year.
That sounds lovely. Let's never board there. Chapter 4, Blood of the Abel House. Interesting. I'm glad they added all to my little journal. Delilah's portrait.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Ew, that's cheeky.
It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Huh.
Sokolov seems so much older now. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
What was Mortimer Ramsey doing in Karnica?
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
But he has a cross on his face now.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true.
It isn't.
She has a
Spoilers.
twisted way of looking at the world.
If it is, if she is, then she might have, you know, gotten here sooner. Is the Crown Killer hiding in Addermeyer? Is he? Don't know. You tell me. More crossbow bolts. Not crossbow bolts. Why are there grindstones in every corner of the world? Literally. And globes, actually. Anton Sokolov's investigation notes. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. Why can't an old man enjoy his last years in a warmer climate with good wines and spicy foods, without stumbling into another nest of aristocratic vipers, eager to coil around the heart of this empire? As I've learned more each week for months now, I've found my mind turning over the movements beneath the surface here in Karnica. Duke Luca Abel and some inner circle that even seems to include Captain Mortimer Ramsey of the Dunwall City Watch. A betrayal that boggles the mind. How many others are involved? They aim their venom at our dear Empress, young Emily. That much is certain, but when will they strike, and how? Do I dare spend another month gathering stray bits of esoteric information, linking it together with what we already know, which isn't a lot judging by the little ropes that you have on your board right now? Nothing that I didn't already know. Can we even afford another week, or should Megan and I set out for Bristol tonight? Taking this leaky tub up through the canal. Corvo will not hesitate. He will act as soon as I hand over what I know, and if I'm too hasty, it might be his undoing. Coming home to his native Sarkonas without some critical piece of knowledge about this affair. And then there's the Crown Killer to worry about. If that fiend is part of Duke Abel's schemes, as I suspect, how long until the dreadful whale catches the Duke's eye? Not long, clearly.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Bristol years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Awkward. Whose voice was that though? That wasn't Delilah's. Unless she suddenly outsidered out or something. Wait, that one's dead? Am I wrong in saying that? I am not breaking this glass. Although, no, I'm not breaking that glass. That's a stupid idea. Because I'm pretty sure those are blood flies. Let's see. Sokolov's notes, bloodfly studies. I've wondered whether I have another book in me. The bloodfly epidemic, coupled with basic information on life cycle and behavior, might make an excellent project for this old natural philosopher. Bloodflies are exotic insects, unlike anything else found in Sarkonos. I suspect they originated on the Pandician continent. In groups of 3 or fewer, they are harmless. Individuals won't attack, leading me to speculate that each emits a scent that has a collective effect on larger numbers of bloodflies. Bloodflies are attracted to rapid movement and sound. Their nests can be broken apart, scattering the swarm, and in particular, the nests are quite susceptible to fire. I bet I need to know this eventually. The insects require fresh corpses to lay their eggs, which hatch in breathtaking fashion after a very short time. More corpses in a Sarkonan city, say during a crisis or plague, mean more bloodflies. Interestingly, in the last part of a bloodfly's life cycle, they calm a great deal. Leaving the swarm, they molt, causing their wings to drop off. Afterwards, each bloodfly lives a solitary existence. Very odd. Bloodflies are largely restricted to the south, preferring warmer climates like certain aging natural philosophers. Okay, I'm gonna save here because I don't actually want to do this, but I want you to see what happens anyway, just in case. Unless nothing happens. That's the thing as well, I guess. Okay, I murdered them all. I murdered them all. Dried bloodfly husk. I did that for 5 coins? For 5? Not worth. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next part, where we'll actually do the debriefing part with Megan Foster. Until next time.
Before his death, the old Duke of Sarkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, He started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could.